All right, so I'm still making headway on the 20mm axle swap. I'm just about at the point where I can break this wheel down because some of this stuff I will be getting powder coated. If you guys saw my story, luckily today I did get in my grandfather's billet hub. This is a non-cush hub, which I should have did from the start because the cush drives they just suck. There's no way around that. They suck. So you can see I already got the bearing pressed out of this hub because I'm gonna overbore this so I can fit a 42mm bearing. The stock bearing is a 40mm OD, and since I'm going to a 20mm axle, I have to find a 40mm OD, 20mm ID, 12mm width bearing, which is kind of an oddball size. The only bearings that I have been able to track down are Amazon China bearings, and I really don't want to run that because that's just as much power as I'm pushing through this thing. I actually want to run like a quality SKF bearing because there's just one less thing to go wrong. So a more appropriate size that actually aligns with SKF's catalog is a 42mm OD bearing, which is 2mm larger in diameter, 20mm ID, and 12mm width. So I think I'll have to modify this in order to make that fit in a durable fashion. The reason I say that is because this register up here, if I were to bore this out to 42mm, it would get, the wall thickness will get a little bit too thin for my liking. So I'm gonna wait until my spacer comes in tomorrow to actually make a final decision on this. But if it doesn't use this register right here, I think I'll just machine this till this is flat, so that way I can get in the actual meat of the material down here, which it thickens up quite a bit. And then I might have to machine that shoulder a little bit just to pull the bearing in a little bit more, just to get it a little bit deeper. This is all irrelevant to the stock GROM spacing because I'm making my own spacers anyway, so it really doesn't matter where these things end up. So but this is the bearing I'm looking at using right here. It's a 6004. It's double sealed, heavy duty seal. And what else? The DME axle, 20mm axle, they just hit me up today. It looks like I'll be getting that probably tomorrow. I got my 37mm bearings for the actual hub. I got to get that machine deeper because I'm going to double up on those in there because the bearing width got a little bit smaller. It's a 9mm bearing, and yeah, and then this side right here, this will get machined quite a bit. So it's a lot going on.